I'm going to start video logging the next few days of my life. Just like, kind of, I guess like, it's sort of like a documentary. Because I realize that I'm not going to be able to prevent myself from coming back in this life again. And so as last resort, I'm going to try to help myself out when I do. And hopefully, when I do come back, I'll be able to see these videos, and I'll see what I've been through. And I'll see how much I don't want to be here. This video is going to be the first of many messages to my reincarnate. And so, it's desperate. Maybe it's pathetic in a way, I guess, but I have to make sure that if I do come back, I'll have what I need to continue on in my mission. But I guess the first few things I want to say to my reincarnate, if he ever does get to watch this video, just know that I am you, and that anything you see about me you don't like doesn't matter, because where I come from, who's created me, all those people, everything around me creates me. And so that's what it all amounts to. As long as I keep coming back. And I will come back as long as those things are there. The things that create people like me are there. And so I will keep coming back. In this body. In your body. It's very simple to understand. It's not a hard thing to understand. You know, my whole life I felt like I've been fucked over. Seriously fucked over, and nobody cares. And all I want to do is die with some dignity and some mercy. But no one's going to show me that. So, I don't have a choice but to fight the fight. I have to make sure that I don't ever come back in this horrible body again and suffer as much as I have, and will continue to suffer as long as I live in this body. All I want to do is erase myself. I want to make it seem like I was never born. I want to make people forget about me. Except for Dragon Guy, of course, and people like him. I want to make everyone else forget about me, though. Because I don't want them to remember me. I don't want them feeling like they have... I don't want, you know, them having a satisfaction that somehow they beat me or whatever. You know what I mean? And everyone else I mean is my family, the people around me, you know, and I guess all the white trash in this entire fucking state of Maryland. They're everywhere, white trash. They're fucking everywhere, man. They're a big problem, too. But, I mean, you know, it's just like any other problem. It's there for a reason, you know. That's why I'm here. I'm here for that reason. Because of white trash. But it's not funny, though. It's not because white trash are fucking everywhere. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. And I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to me, reincarnate. If you do read this, and I know I'll come back again in some horrible form, I'm not finished here. Just remember that everything you've ever been through was for a very good reason. And You're here for a very divine purpose. And you want to be white. Just like all living things want to be white. Cats and dogs, pigs and horses, cows, plankton. They all want to be white. That's what they all work towards. That's what evolution works towards. Humanity. Now, just remember that you don't have to feel inferior. You can still do your part. You don't have to feel like shit about yourself. You don't have to hate yourself, And you don't have to feel guilty or ashamed of wanting to be white, wanting to be something you're not. Because pride only ends up, in this case, your pride will only end up hurting you and hurting everyone else around you. And you'll just come back again. And I know you don't want that. So, lose the pride, swallow it, whatever you gotta do. Forget about it. Let them fuck with you. And the ones that are in your fucking way and don't understand what you're doing, get rid of them. Get away from them. Do what you gotta do to get away from them. Because they're not the people you want to associate with, and they're not the people you want to be. Those people that antagonize you, those people that invite you into their house, into their rooms, to fuck with you for their entertainment, they will only recreate you. And you also have to remember, everything you do is true. Trust your instincts. Let them guide you. And you'll see what I mean about all those people around you that want to antagonize you and try to set you up to do shit that you don't want to do. To make an ass out of you. To call you a monkey. To call you whatever. But sooner or later you'll learn their tricks and you'll learn how to use it against them like I have. And then you'll become somewhat of a magician. You'll be able to redirect them, misdirect them. So, all you got to do now is remember that even if you fail, to complete your mission in life, you'll just come back to finish it again. While that would be worrisome, just remember that you always have another chance, no matter what. Because they'll always be there. And of course, the main thing you have to get over is your consciousness is not you, You have to get over that fact. It's just a fact. You're not you. You're a new person every second you're alive. You are not the same person you were before. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everything around you creates you. Everything around you justifies you. So it doesn't matter if you live or die, because the less conscious you are, the more conscious something else is. It's gravity. It's gravity. It's just like the planets that line up. They have somewhat of a pattern, You look at the sun, it's really not that big. It's not that much bigger than Earth. It's not. You could see it. You could see the Earth clearly if you hold it up next to the sun. But the reason a planet like Jupiter is not where Mercury is because of gravity. The sun has too much gravity. It will suck all that energy away. And that's why planets like Jupiter and, the other gas giants out there that are much bigger than the Earth are far beyond the asteroid belt behind Mars. So, if you think about it, if you die, you just make something else live. So that's all you got to remember, man. That's it. It's that simple, man. Once you get these simple facts down, you'll be able to do a lot of things that the people that created you are afraid to do. It's all inside you, man. You just have to accept reality for what it is. You have to face up to the horrors, to the horrible realization that you are what you are, and you can't change it, and you want to, but you can't. But once you do that, you become stronger, and eventually you'll be able to win the day. But you can't ever give up. You have to try, no matter how bad it hurts. You have to try, and just keep trying, and you'll get there eventually.